RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Yeah, so yeah, the last final card to preview too is probably the one that's gonna get a lot of attention. This is the Sunday card in which our brother P is actually gonna be in the house for, but not as a fan though, not as a media person, and that's quite all right too. Sometimes you need a balance.
Yeah. We give him a day off. I mean, he hold it down.
For real, and like I said, this main event has been gone. I mean, it's been very controversial. With Gervonta Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz. Now, the original opponent for Tank was one Rolando Rolly Romero, who, despite a lack of real fundamentals, but a lot of power and a tendency to say a whole bunch of wild shit, Rolly had somehow managed to get the attention of casuals, especially when more of his stuff went viral, especially some of the shit that he would say to Tank or Devin Haney or any of the other lightweights out there. So a lot of people were looking forward to this just off the fuckery alone.
And the fact he had real knockout power.
Yes.
And it might be, we was looking at this as a potential shootout with fuckery potential in the build up, which it was a solid fight, but not pay-per-view worthy.
Yeah. That's the big argument. Like if it was on Showtime, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. Although I would have still said that Tank shouldn't be fucking around with Rolly and shit like that.
Yeah, because honestly, the fight, I think a Rolly fight would have looked better next year after you had Rolly elevate a little more. Like, Rolly should have been on the co-main for this fight. Mm-hmm. And lead into maybe a potential, you got to know how to build up potential opponents, man. And PBC doesn't always do the best job of that.
Right. And unfortunately for Rolly, some things from his past popped up, and it was enough that allegedly, it was enough that he had to get pulled. PBC couldn't have that type of issues being out there like that. So, pencil in Isaac Cruz. And if I had a question for me, if I didn't think Rolly was a pay-per-view fight, I damn sure don't think Isaac Cruz is a pay-per-view fight. Like, nah.
Some say he's a better opponent, but he's just a lesser, he's not a popular name, but...
Right, and
he had a bad outing not too long ago.
Well, his
last fight.
Yeah, he had a couple bad outings in a row. Like the Romero fight was a bad outing. Like Romero low key almost made. I don't like using this word, but low key exposed him for being limited, like too limited. And he won, but it was too close. It wasn't. And then he had the fight with Francisco Vargas. Now Francisco Vargas. Now, if you guys, for you,
done.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, Vargas is war scarred. Mm-hmm. Battle scarred. He and
he went the distance with Vargas.
Yeah, and Vargas wasn't even bleed. He didn't start bleeding until the last couple seconds of the fight. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's the thing. Isaac was whooping on him, but it's like Cruz is one of those guys who it looks like he punches hard, but he's not a big puncher.
Right.
Yeah.
He looks like he punches hard. I
think it's because of that knockout. That one knockout he had a few months ago where he iced that dude cold.
What, the Diego Magdalena?
The way he fights, he fights like a guy if you was in the gym and about to spar him, you would be like, okay, I gotta watch out for his power. But his power is more like his intensity more than anything, because the way he fights, you feel like he has power, like a lot of power.
I know what you mean.
He's just high energy, really, to me.
Yeah, but it's just the way he throws his punches. He really loads up and he attacks you. It's almost like a poor man Salido.
Right.
Salido, when you see Salido hit people, you get more of an effect from him. Like you be like, oh shit, yeah, Salido could crack, but Cruz, you be seeing him wail on people, and it's like, okay, it's almost like a Josh Warrington effect.
Right.
but even then, Josh Warrington seems like he hurts people though, so it's crazy. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. And then and of course, Isaac Cruz is not buzzing like that among casuals, and it's like, and then usually, and this is where you've got a lot of the backlash in terms of the type of thing. Tank shouldn't be fighting this guy, not shouldn't fight this guy on pay-per-view, all that type of deal. And I think, and like, who could blame them? So yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to this fight. However, the undercard, they did make it up though with a fire undercard though.
Damn, we gonna finish the Tank fight?
Yeah, we can do that, but I just wanted to make sure that fire undercard.
Oh yeah, my bad. I mean, you're right. You're definitely right.
Yeah, so
yeah, but yeah, first and 15, you're absolutely right. This fight is regular Showtime status. That's some real shit. That's 100% accurate.
Right, and it just makes it hard for me. It's like, god damn, like I just think Isaac Cruz is a lesser fighter than most at 135. Like, even though he is kind of ranked high from that, I think one of the
he's like a Barrios. He's lower top 10. He's like number 10.
Right. So it's like, I mean, I honestly don't think Isaac Cruz has anything for Tank. Like, I mean, if I had to make a prediction on this fight, I'd be like, yeah, no, Tank will probably knock dude out in probably maybe 6 rounds.
Damn, I honestly don't think he'll get him out that soon. Like, I think we'll get a shootout if Tank gets him out earlier because he clips him, but that dude head is tough. Like, man, like, Tank better go to the body because that dude look like he'll take some punches.
So are you think it'll go later? It'll be a knockout later or a decision?
I don't know, man. The way Cruz fight, this shit might go to decision. Like, I think we gonna get like a real war out of these niggas. Cause remember, Tank ain't the most defensive guy.
That's also true.
And dude is short. Tank ain't gonna have to look for dude. So I think Tank is gonna be more offensive, but then Tank is gonna be getting hit back too. It's not like in Santa Cruz where a guy who may not be as physically dense as Crawford. I'm sorry, I think it said Crawford as Tank. And he got the height, but it's a different type of punches. Same thing with Barrios. Like, they're trying to boxer punch you. Like, Cruz is gonna be wailing away, swarming. Like, you might see Tank get hit with some shit in this fight.
Right.
So I don't know. I can see this going the distance. Like, it's weird. The only way I see Tank get him out of there if it's early, he catches him cold, he clips him, or he goes to the body and just really sets it up and gets him out. But I think we'll see a good 12 round, 117, 111 type of fight. Like the one guy is like is clearly winning, but he's in a good hard fight.
Right.
Like a Beltran Crawford or some shit.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Pilot, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was more, like the Rolly fight was interesting for fuckery, but this fight to me is a better matchup. It's still like First and 15 said, it's still a Showtime status regular card, not pay-per-view, but Tank's the money man. So anyways, the fight should be, first couple rounds will be fireworks, but Tank's gonna get dude out of there eventually. I think Tank will knock him out in the 7.
Okay. 7th round knockout.
Damn. So 6 and 7. What King P has there?
Tank gets him out of there in 5.
5, 6, 7. Shit.
Yeah, I think his swarming style will be great for the first couple of rounds, and then I think once Tank gets to him, uppercuts him, he's once he starts taking too many Tank punches, yeah, it's not gonna end well for dude.
Right.
And he's gonna put Tank in a position where he's gonna have to fight back hard and often, and that makes me think it's going to end quicker.
See, I could definitely see that, but I would have even said the 5th round. I would have been like the 3rd round.
No, I mean that it could end earlier, but I think it's gonna take Tank a couple rounds to get the timing right and to get in on him swarming. The first 2-3 rounds might, he'll fight off of instinct, but by the 4th, 5th round, he's gonna get the timing down and he's gonna catch him coming in with some shit. He's gonna get some uppercuts in. We might see uppercut season again.
I think 7's a little generous, to be honest. I'm thinking more towards 4, but we'll play it safe and safe.
This nigga. But I mean, we was talking earlier, but pre-banter or whatever. I was saying basically, I think the reason why they choosing these opponents, like this year wasn't a wasted year for Tank. It do look like it was a slowed down year, but I feel like they're trying to build him up and see how much of a star he is by himself. So they stuck him in there with a bunch of young guys who could give him a decent little tussle. So they're trying to really maximize his star power. They're going to be collecting all the data on, his streams and all this shit when they promoting him and
then LB's
we already know Mr. Potato Head's going to do all that.
Yeah, and then they'll use it as an excuse to say, hey, we don't need to fight Taylor, we don't need to fight Cambosis.
I think that's the angle they're going for, but I do believe that they're going to make bigger fights next year. They're going to be bigger than these fights. I don't know if they're going to be huge fights, but they'll be bigger opponents than Cruz and Barrios or Rolly. I got to say Rolly because that's what they intended on first.
Right.
They end up a little better because Cruz is he's a more accomplished guy, better resume. So it's almost went from a lateral move to like a slightly diagonal move. But I think they'll definitely they're raising his profile up and they building good cards around him because the undercard's nice, and they're gonna use that for next year to try to get a bigger name out there. But you needed this type of year where you're picking young, hungry guys and putting the whole All Access behind it, because All Access was good. Them niggas actually down here in my damn city training, so that shit was dope, just to see that. So they really building up Tank to be a superstar, and he is almost like the money guy right now. That's why when King P said he should really try to go after the belts at lightweight, they could do, that'd be a good move. But then I also feel like maybe he settled at 140.
Right.
But then I know he's going back and forth because this fight's at 135, right?
Yeah, he could still make 135 if he's disciplined.
And I'm hearing he dropped that Barrios fake belt. Once he gets in the ring, supposedly
he had to because of the WBA's whole mess. He had to.
Yeah,
they told him you can't have all those belts.
Yeah. So this fight's at lightweight then.
Yep. Yeah. It's for his GameStop lightweight title.
Oh, okay. The GameStop lightweight.
He's dropping that too.
He gonna drop that too. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
Definitely, they trying to see. Okay, that's a perfect move. So definitely, they trying to see how big his reach is and how the buzz and really solidify it at 135. So yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, but at least though, I mean, for the type of main event that it's not really the type of main event anyone wants. Like I said, there are several. Like the undercard has at least a lot of significant fights going on, and we got Eduardo Ramirez versus Miguel Mariaga, which is going to be a fade for as long as it lasts. And then we got probably the most interesting one, because I think this is like whoever wins will probably be pushed more, and the other one should probably think about retirement or
it needs to be retooled. There's 4 undercard fights.
3.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, and then the other one is Sergey Derevianchenko versus Carlos Adames, which is
I forgot about that.
Isn't that a
Derevianchenko versus Adames?
Yeah.
Isn't that eliminator from Munguia?
Is it Munguia eyeing the winner of that?
Yeah, for the vacant belt, I think, right?
No, it's not a belt. It's an eliminator.
It's an eliminator.
No, I'm saying for Munguia. I mean, isn't there supposed to be the winner of this face Munguia for a belt or no? I'm not sure.
No, an eliminator.
The winner faced Munguia for the eliminator.
WBC
Oh,
eliminator.
okay.
Because Munguia wants to just keep fighting eliminators and super eliminator and
That would actually
Omega eliminator.
that would actually put him in the line for Charlo, right?
He should be fighting Charlo now. He's the number one contender for Charlo.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole irony of it. Like he could push a fight for Charlo. He could push a fight for Andre, but he's waiting on Derevyanchenko. Like, come on.
Yeah, and
fighting Rosado. Like, come the fuck on.
Yeah, and we've talked about Derevyanchenko. Like, Derevyanchenko's been put through the ringer. Like, Derevyanchenko shouldn't even be in a fight like this. Like, it's a dangerous fight for him. And he's like, Derevyanchenko is taken a lot of punishment in his last 3-4 fights. You know?
And the fact is and I won't even say it's a fact, but the craziest shit is if Derevyanchenko were to win, everybody's gonna be pushing for the Munguia fight instead of saying, man, fight Andre, man, fight Charlo.
Right.
That's the sad part. It's because I don't know if a fight gets made if Adamus wins.
Yeah, Adamus is a live dog. I mean, you know, barring the blood and guts fight of the year kind of he had with Patrick Teixeira, you know, which was upset. Like Adamus is a strong puncher himself. Like Adamus is looking to do things at 160.
He don't have the name recognition as a Derevyanchenko, and then you can't play the whole comparison game with Adamus.
Right.
And honestly, if you're gonna roll the dice on Adamus, you may as well roll the dice on Andre and Charlo.
Right. Because
Adamus honestly needs to win this fight to kind of throw a wrench into this shit.
Right, exactly. And Derevyanchenko, like, I mean, if he wins, he'll get a Munguia fight, and it'll just be more cumulative.
And then they'll stop the whole Charlo fans, overrating the Derevyanchenko win.
Right, because Derevyanchenko, like I said, most people don't know he's 13-3. You know, people he hasn't had a long professional, and he's like 33 years old. Like, dude should be being rebuilt right now. Like, dude had the Jacobs fight, which was a war. He had the Triple G fight, which was like a ridiculous slugfest.
That was like 2 wars.
Yeah, and he had the Koke fight, which was a hard fight. And then the Charlo fight, which was a hard fight. So yeah, Derevyanchenko is been put through the ringer. So like,
he's had them all roughly in a row.
I mean, right. put through the ringer is an understatement. He's been put through the damn grinder.
Yeah. I think he's been put through a grinder, ringer, grinder, whatever the fuck. Like, combine all them shits. Like, he been put through it.
Dude been through it. Dude been through it for sure.
But yeah, I hope the boxing gods, I know Cambosis and Kiko Martinez have appeased you somewhat, but please show your dishonorable favoritism in this bout with Derevyanchenko and Adamus.
Right, because truthfully,
we need more fuckery from you.
Right.
And then like Derevyanchenko wins this shit, then we'll be stuck with a damn. All right, live on Golden Boy on the Zone, we have Munguia versus with the undercard of Sinencia Superbad with let me see, Blair Cobb opener.
Shit, that would be fire though on the low.
No, nigga, shut the fuck up. No. Your ass up here talking about that. Hold on, wait, that'd be fire. Like, now some niggas gonna be listening to this shit because motherfuckers listen to us around the world. One person gonna be like, like, it's not bad. Like, Ring Gang niggas said it was dope. Like, shit, yeah, Pat, that one guy, the big guy with the glasses, yeah, him, yeah, in all the fights.
Oh shit!
Giving these niggas ideas. Nah, you need to put a fucking Virgil Ortiz damn headliner with what's that other black nigga on Golden Boy that they don't be getting fights?
Rashidi Ellis.
Shit, put that out there.
Is he in litigation or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's having some issues with Golden Boy.
Of course.
Yeah, they need to squash that shit. They squashed the Ryan Garcia issues.
I mean, it doesn't help. It now that reminds me of Spence telling Oscar, "Oh, I would never go to Golden Boy because you don't treat black fighters.
You don't treat brothers well. You don't treat black fighters well, brother." I remember Spence wasn't lying. Hey.
Oh man, and then we got a co-main too.
Ooh, the Fundora fight, okay.
Yeah, the Fundora fight, 17-0-1, facing Sergio Garcia, 33-0 at 154. So that is actually a great 154.
That might steal the show for the night.
It could possibly, yeah. Pretty much Sergio Garcia's probably most known fight that we know of, is definitely the Ted Cheeseman one, taking Ted Cheeseman 0 a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Ted Cheeseman, of course, who is, if he's not like
resident brawler.
Yeah.
With no defense.
He's a solid UK. He puts on for those matches. He's a workhorse for match from cards.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's a workhorse. Yeah. Not afraid of fades, has power, no defense, really.
He just stops trying defense after the third round. I'll be more. Exactly. I'll be a little more accurate because he do keep his hands up and he do move his head, but it just lasts like for 3 rounds.
Yeah, and after that he just has to get in there and mix it up.
Bless his heart.
Honestly,
I'm looking forward to this fucking card. Hold on. And these shits ain't overlapping. It's Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Yeah. Actually, run down the card. That's actually not a bad pay-per-view card, to be honest. Even though the main event's kind of.
Nah, it's not a bad card. Don't even say the name pay-per-view though. Like,
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, it's a card. It's Sunday. Now, like I said, now if you're a football nigga or a basketball nigga, then it's conflict. But if you're not, then you're in heaven right now. That there's a Sunday card, and then Pete, like I said, is going to probably be there and. Depending,
I am gonna be there. I have tickets.
He said probably like, hold on, something will happen. Like, no, chill. Like, you want Gervonta to do a first round knockout? What's some weird shit you want to happen that night? Like, bro, give it a rest. But man, what you think? Fundora Garcia, like, who y'all got in that?
Fundora.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I'll go with Garcia. I always think Fundora is.
I think Fundora is better than y'all give him credit for. Honestly,
that nigga defense, my goodness.
He does have his holes and defense being a big one, but you gotta go through some fire to get. Through that defense.
I don't know. I still remember that fight he had with Gervonta Clark, where I thought Gervonta Clark actually beat his ass. But he got the draw instead. And I think
Gallimore was damn punching holes through his body before he got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I thought Gallimore actually buzzed him a couple times. I'm like, oh damn, like.
Yeah, it was like I always think Fundora is right for an upset because, like I said. Yeah, the no defense thing is thick because I remember he had probably the lone good fight on Wilder Fury 2 with the top ranked prospect who was fucking 6-0, and that prospect was putting hands on him too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like dude, and then of course he has the obligatory Coda knockout on his record as well. So
you gotta walk through fire to get to the top of that tree though.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't understand how he actually makes 154. Like, dude weighs way under that shit too. Nigga's 6'6".
He kind of frail, but he powerful.
Yeah.
He just look like you could knock him out with any punch, any hard punch you land. Like that's how the impression he gives off. But he rains down so many accurate punches on you, and he be whipping at you the angles like. But he had 154. Anybody can have the best night of their life in that division.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Damn, this is a good fucking card, but damn, sure ain't worth no pay-per-view.
I know, right? Like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm just like, jeez.
I'll be damn. We gonna take a pay-per-view star in a damn era where pay-per-view shouldn't even be popping.
Right.
So what's the over and under Yeah, Tank gonna get more sales than Crawford Porter.
I mean,
Over.
considering the fact that it's not on a digital platform.
Yeah, because Top Rank
I thought that will Tank gonna sell like 300K.
Right. So yeah, I mean, for sure that it'll probably sell more than that. Like if it doesn't, that means people really were fucking with who Tank was fighting. And the undercard wasn't enough for the casuals to really tune in.
Yeah, Bob fucked that one up. I honestly think that was his last fuck you to Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll fuck up your pay-per-view sales, nigga. You'll do Golovkin Lemieux numbers. Niggas gonna be tallying up the damn chili dog sales. Alright. Alright. That's fucked up, though.
But like I said, though, it's good to have boxing back-to-back Saturday and Sunday, and they don't overlap each other in any type of way. So that's still it's a good look for all, So like I said, let's hope that boxing continues this momentum of people, going all out in the ring and giving us fight of the year candidates, classic fights, fades, all that.
So that's probably it for that card. Everybody picking Tank. Everybody's picking Fundora.
Well, I picked Garcia. I think.
Oh, you picked Garcia? Oh, wow. Okay. Now I can see that though. Like that's a close fight. Like, yeah, I could see that shit. Yeah, honestly, you make me want to damn switch my pick. Because Fundora is so fucking easy to hit. My goodness, yo. Like.
Mm-hmm.
But damn,
I don't know why. Every time I hear the name Fundora, I'd be like, damn, I want some fondue.
Nah, you on your own on that one, nigga.
I want some fucking hummus. I ain't had no hummus in a while. some red pepper, spicy hummus. Yeah. Ugh. Damn, wow. Garcia, Damn, by knockout or decision?
I think Garcia will win by decision.
See, damn, I think if he was to beat him, he'd beat him by knockout.
I mean, I think Garcia could definitely outbox Fundora, but it just
but he gotta outwork him too, though. Like he gotta shut this nigga down.
Right.
Just outbox him. Fulton outbox Figueroa too, I guess. Like.
Right.
But nah, I kind of fucks with the pick though. But yeah, I'll just probably stick with Fundora. But if Garcia wins or knock his ass out, I would not be surprised. I almost kind of like okay, yeah, I expected that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Derevyanchenko. What was your thoughts? What was your picks on that?
I think I'm gonna go with Adamus on that one. I think Adamus is gonna beat Derevyanchenko.
Yeah, same here.
Same.
Yeah. I think Derevyanchenko just the wear and tear is too much right now for who he's facing.
Damn, we all picking Derevyanchenko. Now he's gonna have the fight of his life. And he's like, damn it, we're gonna make this card that Pat Scorpio wanted. Oh man, fuck this boxing. You gotta love it, man. But that's about it, right? Like,
yeah.
The Shields fight this week too, or that's the next week?
That's the next week.
That's the next week.
Damn, with the Kami and Lomachenko, or that's the week after the next week?
Yeah, the week after the next. Yeah, that's the 11th.
Yeah,
boxing full as fuck. Okay, all right, man.
Yeah, that's a full weekend right there.
I see you boxing trying to be the #1 sport in the world right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we good then. I mean, So this is Pat Scorpio, the New England Don. Y'all niggas want y'all motherfucking closing shout outs or whatever the fuck y'all niggas do. King Pilot, Conscious P. But yeah, Pat, do your thing, bro.
So yeah, I think it's time for final thoughts, man. So since you want to be referencing me, so LB, man, tell us your final thoughts, man.
Oh man, boxing was fucking amazing last weekend. Or yesterday, or last night, however the fuck you want to say it.
Yeah.
It was outstanding. Shout out to King P for holding it down.
Yes, sir.
Being in the building for one of the best fucking fight of the years of the year.
Yes, sir.
And putting out a good quality video with conscious. Everybody be ducking. Andre, yeah. The bad luck
Andre.
Awesome Andre. So y'all can check that on ringgangradio.com or the YouTube page, or like we said, Facebook, Twitter, it's everywhere, nigga. So might put that motherfucker on Facebook, IG, who knows? Just follow us, goddammit.
Word.
Shout out to everybody on Podomatic.com worldwide that fuck with us. Everybody on Anchor. And just, all the platforms, make sure you follow us. We'll be putting out more content. Gonna drop the cartoon intro soon, probably this week. Because we on the animation shit. The cartoon coming up. Episode 4 is amazing. The fighting, we taking the animation to another level. You gonna see fireballs and niggas fighting in the air, motherfuckers getting cut in half, like real shit. Like, no lie, niggas gonna be getting body slammed, stomped out.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have special guests in this episode. Like, we might even get a new single out, a soundtrack for that bitch. That's looking like it might be in the works. So, just stay posted. And if you on TikTok, you gotta fucking follow us on TikTok. We give you all the new knockouts, old knockouts. We just getting you ass opens. We gonna start, putting more content out on there, more creative shit, more training. A lot of shit's in the work. Just want to close out the year real strong. Just do it big. Just shout out to everybody holding down, prolific genius. Editing and just killing shit. RTDZ, PJ the Fight Architect, and Rome, Top 5, album on the way, and last but not least, my man Clownarchy, the sample genius. So we just doing our thing, and just fuck with us.
Absolutely.
Oh, and check out Pat Scorpio's damn fight report. It's well written up on the Andre Quigley. It's dope article on the site. So y'all check that out. Get a little behind the scenes look, and we getting back in the game. We ain't been at no fights in a minute. So
exactly. It was just like but it's like riding a bike. What you do, you never forget.
Yeah, it's crazy because Andre was the last fight before the pandemic, and then he's the first fight afterwards. Or
exactly, Andre has been.
And then the nigga who just get on there, he get Andre footage. So it's like, I don't know, like Andre is like a recurring theme, like for Ring Gang Radio somehow. So
right.
So we just gonna hope he gets a big fight next year, and just we keep doing this shit, man.
Absolutely. Ayo, P, your final thoughts?
Great weekend of boxing. Loved it. Was in the building for one of the fights. So one of the events. It was amazing, and I was grateful to be repping Ring Gang, and we doing our thing. Hopefully, we got some more media work in the works. You know what I'm saying? We got to do the boxing lores work. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it. So we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Please the boxing gods with our reporting and authentic creative content. Unlike some of these other fugazis,
Of course.
But the year's ended with a bang. So keep fucking with us. You know where to find us. ringgangradio.com, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You already know the drill. So hit the follow.
Word. Ayo, Pilot, your final thoughts?
Oh man, what can I say that hasn't been said? I mean, it was a great weekend. Fuck that. It was a great month. I mean, I remember when, like, late October or whatever, when the November slate of boxing, the lineups, my hopes were high, and it lived up to it. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great month of boxing, and we still got another month to go with a good, 3, 4, 5 good matchups. So, I mean, I'm glad, we got 2 fight of the years in 1 week, and 1 weekend, 1 night, contenders, and Yeah, none's like boxing, man. It's the GOAT sport, and and where to go podcast. So check us out on everything you can at ringingradio.com. TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube, everything in between. Spotify app, Apple, the Apple Podcast app, Anchor, and all that shit, man.
Absolutely, man. And then my final thoughts are, it was also good to see that these fights had so much attention, at least that that we're able to ignore Triller's nonsense, which it's out there. If you actually are interested in.
No interest. Please don't mention that crap anymore.
Yeah, like I said, Triller's lost all types of all flavor for it since they decided to turn it into a whole Trump, make America great again type of promotion. And I can't. I'm not gonna.
Has anybody stock fallen as far as Triller within 1 year? Like they went from top 10 to barely mention at all. Like for real.
Yeah, like they fucked up. I can't believe how quickly they fucked up.
Oh, I remember Teofimo's damn stock fell farther.
Yeah,
because at least Triller still got verses.
That's also true.
Yeah, but the funny part is both of them intertwined and helped their stock fall. Like it's like, you know what?
Facts.
Let's help each other fall. Our stock will both drop together.
It's like you see how two people could be helping each other carry something, but both are doing a bad job, so they both drop it.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yep.
Like two niggas carrying a window pane and get spun around and they just shatter that shit on the floor. Like, yeah, Triller and Teofimo.
Yeah, speaking of verses, though, so it's good to bring us up. There's a verses that I know LB is going to win for.
Bone Thugs unanimous decision.
Yep, Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, going down it's Thursday on December 2nd.
The day. If only it could have been in LA on a Friday, I would have been there for that. So I'm gonna be in LA. What the dang you Staples Center and Versus.
I know that shit would be amazing live. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's gonna be all good though. I mean, like I said, if you're tired of the R&B or the hippity hop to the 1-2 stop, you must learn, type of stuff like someone.
If you're tired of New York hip hop, being beating you in the head, on verses.
I love New York hip hop more than anything, but it's a fresh matchup with that.
Although I'm gonna be annoyed because I laugh because literally like Triller. The Versus Instagram and Twitter app keeps, because people are like, is Busy gonna show up? They're like, yes, he's going to be there. They're like, for the 1,000th time, yes, he's gonna be there. And watch him not show up. I'm gonna be pissed if he doesn't.
I've been at 2 Bone concerts, and one time Busy wasn't there, and I was disappointed. The first time, even though Lazy's my favorite.
Was he advertised?
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
I've literally never heard anybody say Lazy is my favorite Bone Thugs member. Literally never in the history.
You know what? Like low key, like Lazy was mine too, but I was fans of all of them though.
Busy. It's always usually Busy or Crazy.
Crazy was a leader. You know what I'm saying? I like Lazy though. I like Lazy a lot of some of his verses on shit.
I like Lazy flow though, man. Lazy used to like kill.
I like Wish more than Lazy. To be honest,
now that's one I never hear. Like I've heard a few niggas say Lazy, but Wish is like the nigga people used to clown.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I fuck with Wish though.
Wish was cool, but he was also...
Sorry, my bad, not Wish. My bad. Flesh. Flesh. Sorry, Flesh.
I'm about to say like,
my bad. I'm thinking that everybody says, because in my mind I'm like, everybody usually says that Wish is the worst, but like so that's why that was in my head. But yeah, no, I like.
Look at Wish is whack though. Like
he's not.
Niggas always gotta give somebody the whack label in a group.
He's not whack.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
But he's not whack. But everybody says everybody always says he's the worst, like of the ranking there. Yeah, I like Flesh more than Lazy. That's what I.
It's just like Locks. I mean, Sheik Luch ain't. I've heard a couple people say Sheik Luch is their favorite, but usually it's Jada or Styles.
Yo, fuck them hoe ass niggas, yo.
Nah, you mad?
Ain't no Sheik slandering on the ring game.
Oh no, I love Sheik. She's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
no, Sheik, like the Sheik trash, like it's like throw you into a wall and hit you with the
Sheik
predator
is
gun,
not
nigga.
trash. He's far from he's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
He's got the best albums he's got the best albums, solo albums of the Locks members.
Probably
Come on.
so, yeah.
Desert Storm, parachute right in your lawn, sniper rifle, clap to your faces. Like,
his verse on Feeling the Air, his verse on Feeling the Air, that Beanie joint, he killed that shit.
Yeah, and that's why people are like, that's why people are waiting for, something like this for verses. Like they're waiting for that hard shit to be, to be airing again.
yeah, I need some shut the fuck up and and mafia. Yeah, okay. R.I.P. Coops the nigga and Lord Infamous.
Yes, sir.
And and R.I.P. Dolph because he died on Lord Infamous birthday. Like,
damn. Yeah, rest in peace, Dolph. That was
niggas is hating Memphis, man. Memphis need a big one, man. So 3-6 gonna represent and show out.
Yes, sir. And that's it. It's Thursday. It's on Thursday, December 2nd. I'm pretty sure there'll be links anywhere for it. I forgot what time it started though. I don't have that information yet, but I'm pretty sure y'all can find that yourselves.
I think it's probably gonna start at 9, but these motherfuckers be super late with shit.
Right, word. But other than that, definitely, we thank you for following us, listening to us, subbing to us, man. So yeah, you just keep on doing it because we got more shit in store. Sub to everything, especially on YouTube, and tell your friends so they can send them, and we can all be friends. Because, like I said, we do this shit for y'all. And if you're feeling real generous, you really like what we really want to put some influence on our content. We have links on our website, and our Twitter and everything. If you feel a little generous, then donate something towards us, for future projects that we are working on. And of course, obviously, it would be very, very much appreciated for sure. So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpion, the Northern representative, for LB, the child, the dog. I almost forgot this nigga's name for a hot minute.
Damn.
Yeah, for King P,
like a tank opponent.
for King P, Bodega P, and then for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So, until next time, peace.
Tell your mama and them.
Peace.